Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Śrīmad-Bhagavatam, first canto, 7th chapter, text number 25. Tata ayam cha avataraha te tatayam chavataraste tatayam chavataraste bho bhara jihirshaya bho bhara jihirshaya bho bhara jihirshaya swanam swanam cha ananya bhavanam swanam cha ananya bhavanam swanam cha ananya bhavanam anudhyanaya anudhyanaya cha asakrit anudhyanaya cha asakrit anudhyanaya cha asakrit tatayam chavataraste bhuvo bharo jihirshaya swanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrit tatayam chavataraste bhuvo bhara jihirshaya swanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrit
tatayam
chavataraste
bhuvo bhara jihirshaya
bho bhara jihirshaya swanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrit tatayam chavataraste bhuvo bhara jihirshaya swanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrit. Translation by Vendesh A.C. Bhakti. Word to word meaning. Tata, thus, ayam, this, cha, and, avataraha, incarnation, te, your, bhuvaha, of the material world, bhara, burden, bhirshaya, for removing, swanam, of the friends, cha ananya bhavanam, and of the exclusive devotees, anudhyanaya, for remembering repeatedly, cha and Asakrit, fully satisfied. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Thus, you designed as an incarnation to remove the burden of the world and to benefit your friends, especially those who are your exclusive devotees and are wrapped in meditation upon you. Translation with repetition. Thus, you descend as an incarnation to remove the burden of the world and to benefit your friends, especially those who are your exclusive devotees and are wrapped in meditation upon you. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It appears that the Lord is partial to his devotees. Everyone is related with the Lord. He is equal to everyone, and yet he is more inclined to his own men and devotees. The Lord is everyone's father. No one can be his father, and yet no one can be his son. His devotees are his kinsmen, and his devotees are his relations. This is his transcendental pastime. It has nothing to do with the mundane ideas of relations, fatherhood, or anything like that. As mentioned above, the Lord is above the modes of material nature, and thus there is nothing mundane about his kinsmen and relations in devotional service. This is the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadankitam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Kaschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. So today we are reading the ending shloka of Arjuna's prayer to Lord Krishna, glorifying the Krishna in the midst of a fight with Aswadhama. And Aswadhama applied a Brahmastra, and which is what engulfing Arjuna. Arjuna couldn't understand, and he is requesting Krishna to help him. Before requesting, he is actually glorifying Krishna and his position. So today's shloka talks about why Lord takes incarnation. So Lord takes incarnation to remove the burden on this world. The burden on this world is sinful activities, sinful personalities. So sin is the burden on this world. Lord comes to remove the sin in this world. Bhuvo bharo jihishaya. Bhu bhara. So the bhara, a burden of this material world is the sinful activities conducted by different demoniac personalities. The main sinful activities, Prabhupada explains, the root of all the sinful activities is 4. No meat eating, no gambling, illicit sex, no intoxication. These 4 things are the roots of sinful activities. These 4 things are not to be performed. Not only that, there is one more important purpose of Lord's incarnation is to protect, is to do leelas with his exclusive devotees, who are all only for him. The devotees who are all only living for the satisfaction of the Lord. So to satisfy them, Lord will take incarnation. Here if you see, Anudhyanaya cha sakrut. Asakrut. Asakrut means fully satisfied. Why they are fully satisfied? They are remembering repeatedly the pastimes of the Lord and the leelas of the Lord, the qualities of the Lord. So they are fully engrossed in the pastimes of the Lord. So because of that they are very satisfied. So we have a similar passage when we see Prahlad Maharaj's prayers. Prahlad Maharaj was bestowed to go back to world. Then he was actually praying, Lord, Naivo Dvije Paraduratya Vaitaranyas Tadvirya Gayana Mahamruta Magna Chittaha. So he is quoting, I am not disturbed at all, my Lord, wherever I may be, maybe insurmountable difficulties, I am not disturbed, because Tadvirya Gayana Mahamruta Magna Chittaha. I am always absorbed in Mahamruta Magna Chittaha. That means he is having so much taste of remembering the pastimes of the Lord, so he is always fully satisfied. The Lord is full, the devotees of the Lord are fully satisfied. Asakrit, they are fully satisfied because they are always in the absorbed in the pastimes. Satam prasango mamavirya shamvido. They are always absorbed in the pastimes of the Lord. So they are, but they are also dissatisfied, they are satisfied. So chetato vimukha chetasa indiyardham maya sukaya bharam uddhato vimudhan. So they are also dissatisfied to see these personalities in this world who are all thinking this world is permanent and enjoying this world till the deathbed. They are all enjoying till going to die. They are enjoying. Once Akbar and Birbal. Akbar is king and Birbal is a minister. And Akbar asked Birbal, how long this attraction to women exists? So Birbal is a very quick-witted person. He is very smart. So Birbal said, a particular instance, he asked Akbar to come with his young daughter to a house. In that house, a old man is about to die. Is going to die. At that time, he summoned Akbar to come. Akbar came with the young beautiful girl, and this old person is about to die. Instead of looking, Birbal told, you look at that person, what he is doing. He is going to die. As Birbal told, Akbar started looking at that person. As soon as they entered into the room, the old person is about to die. He was looking at the young girl of Akbar. So, this is the attraction. Attraction towards a woman exists till end of our death. Recently, I met an old person. It's 76, 77 years old. So I was discussing with him. He said me, Swami, I don't look at women on their face. Why? No. If I look at women, I have so many old habits that will pop up. And I'll get so many desires. See, 76-year-old guy who got a paralysis attack and is just recovered and one leg is also not working. Such kind of a person is having so many issues of health. Still, he's worried because he's getting such kind of lusty thoughts. So, this world is designed in such a way that will always be will always be dragged to get attracted to this allurement of this world. So the devotees are very happy, but they are unhappy to see these kind of a living entities who are all attracted to this temporary allurement of this world, and they are meant to liberate these people from this world. They are all trying. Devotees are trying. So if you see our quotes also, Prabhupada quotes, the pure devotees, the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavas came to this world, or they come to this world only to see that how can they reunion the jivas to the Lord. They don't have any other intention of earning money and getting attached to this material world and nothing. So this is the purpose of Vaishnavas. Because of that, they are very happy. Only they are unhappy to see us. Like jivas are always conditioned. Now, coming to jivas. Why jivas are unhappy? Why we are all dissatisfied? Whereas pure devotees is dissatisfied because to see the condition of these living entities. But ourselves, why we are dissatisfied is our excessive attachment to this material world. We get attached to the material world. We take it granted the material world. Because of that excessive attachment to this material world, you get suffering. Excessive attachment means excessive possession. We are excessive possession of this world. Automatically, if you don't get that is not yours, if you come to know, then automatically you get dissatisfied. So in this context, I would like to bring very narrative story from Śrīmad-Bhagavatam, which is very, very interesting. It was actually narrated by Avaduta Brahmanas to Nimi. Very interesting story. If you happen to come time, just go on reading this story. Anyway, I will brief it. This Avaduta Brahmanas were narrating a beautiful story of two doves, pigeons. So they are saying, this comes in 11th canto, Kapotaha kaschanaranye krutanido vanaspatau kapotya bharyaya shardham uvasa katichit samaha. They are saying, there was a pigeon who lived in a forest along with his wife. He has built a very, very beautiful nest within the tree and lived there for several years in her company. One pigeon was living. You can see pigeons in this world just traveling like that. In a aranya, in a forest, there was a pigeon which actually created nice nest, and it is living with her female pigeon, wife. In our language, wife. They don't have that concept, but so what happens? Kapoto sneha gunita hrudayau gruha dharmino drushtim drushyagna angena buddhim buddhya babad datuhu. So babad datuhu means they are bound each other. Pigeons love story of pigeons. This is a love story of pigeons. Avaduta Brahmanas are explaining. The two pigeons were very much devoted to their household activities, their hearts being tied together by sentimental affection. They were each attracted by others' glances, bodily features and states of mind. Thus they completely bound each other in affection. Here see affection. Pure devotees also have affection, and we also have affection. Our affection is on sentimental platform. Sentimental means which doesn't have any kind of a reality. It's not a permanent thing. It's a temporary. You go to a movie, there was a sad scene, you start crying. So this is a sentimental crying because that is not real and you are crying. Similarly, what are all the things in this world? You start crying. These are all unsentimental because this is also not real. This is also another movie is going on. A Jiva's movie. A living entity movie. Nothing is real in this world. Everything is temporary. Everything is in the mental conceptions. Our mind has got all the conceptions. I am so and so. I am so and so son of so and so parents. I am so and so personality. I know so much. I know this. I am great. I am this. So much meditative process is going on that will come to that point. Why you are bound here? So the two pigeons are very nicely loving each other. So love story is going on in the movie. And they are happily enjoying. And why happened? Then what happened? Sayya sanatana sthana varta krida sanadhikam maituni bhuya vishrablo cheratur vanarajisu. Naively trusting in the future. See? They're all trusting my future will be so bright. I am so nice. We are all so enjoying. My future also will be always same. So nice. In condition, fully happiness conditioned. They carried away their acts, resting, sitting, walking, standing, conversing, playing, eating, so forth, as loving couple among the trees of the forest. So on the trees of the forest, they are all enjoying nicely and they are thinking this is the life. This is the golden moment. I think we will always be in the golden time. We will also be thinking always. We will also be thinking our position is very comfortable. We are very happy, very nice. All over the world is thinking. World was thinking all like this before Corona. World was thinking everybody is situated in very nice condition. All of a sudden there was a axe which just separates our whole thing. Some disease comes, some cancer comes, some problem comes. Family is very happy. Till that time they are very happy. You might be hearing so many things. Recently I was hearing one family. No issue at all from the beginning, no issue at all. All of a sudden, one of the family member met with an accident and died. Till that time there was no issue. That's our whole family is collapsed. So situations will never be same. That's what Bhagavatam says. And Krishna says, Dukkhalayam ashashvatam. So Krishna says, Nanitya. This world is Anitya. But we don't get any kind of a relation. We listen and we forget. And one more thing is we take it granted. We take it granted. Everything is granted. And we don't put more energy or more thought process on, hey, I will also become old. I will also, every minute is going on, we will also become old and we will also die. We will also leave this place. Nothing belongs to us. This kind of thoughts will never come to or never dawn upon us. It's because of our conditioning. We'll come to that. So, yam vanchati sarajan tarpayanti anukampita tam samanayat kamam kruchrenapi ajitendriyaha. Here if you see, the female bird, whenever she desired anything, O king, the she pigeon would flatteringly cajole her husband. She pigeon flatteringly cajole. Will tell, you are the personality, you are the greatest personality, you may be fool number one, you are the greatest personality, you can do anything. You do nothing, anything. He will go and jump from the building. So, and in turn of gratifying her, to satisfy her, it's a love story, to satisfy her, the great difficulties also they go through, and thus he could not control senses in front of her. Ajitendriya, control senses. So controlling these senses, it's very, very prominent in our spiritual life. We now focus that part. Chalo, everything going on, everything is fine. Chalo, go on, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, but you get attached to that. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, to 2nd chapter and 62 sloka, what he says? 2.62. Yadunandana. Very good. Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsa Sangasteshu Pajayate Sangas Sanjayato Kama Kama Krodho Vijayate Krodha Bhavati Sammoha Sammoha Sruti Brahma Sruti Brahmsha Buddhi Nasha. If you don't control and go on contemplating, you get attached. When attachment comes, you forget or you don't take the instructions given in the Shastras. For us, that is the problem. We don't take any instructions. You will be in our own world. You will not take any instructions. Because you contemplate it, you get attached to that. And you just start fighting for small things which are impermanent, which are not with you. This not belong to you. And you get controlled or conditioned by the happiness. See, up to certain extent, different people are conditions. Especially ourselves, the devotees gets conditioned in Sattvaguna. Sattvaguna, if you see, one of the conditioning of Sattvaguna is happiness. Once you reach such stage, happiness, then you just get conditioned to that happiness. You don't follow the principles given by spiritual master, through spiritual master authorities. You don't consider. You just go in your own world. We go our own world. Because why we go in our own world? There is a very systematic reason. There is a systematic, every one of us in this world, there is a systematic planning happens, monitoring happens by two potencies of metal energy. What is the two potencies? The two potencies of metal energy. The two potencies of metal energy continuously monitors Jiva. We are all thinking, this particular person is controlling me, these authorities are controlling me, they are all controlling. No, beyond authorities, there are so many controls happening already. You are already controlled. It is not that you are independent. But you think, we all independent, so we can do whatever we want, and we think like that. But there is a action, there is a nature. That nature started acting. For example, small thing. So there are a lot of people are going around. Corona they got, but they think what corona, what will happen? So they go around all this world without taking any precautionary thing. If somebody gets, some 10 people gets corona because of these people, this person is implicated. He is not knowing. I am going to a shop and shopping in big bazaar or small bazaar, going and shopping this, that and all. But due to that, you are actually spreading this disease without your without your knowledge and carelessness, whatever may be. He thinks nothing will happen. But there is a Kala looking at, oh, this person went there, this person touched, this person got, these people are all suffered, or somebody dies. That means you will also have to die. Because of some disease, you get contracted in future lives. Let us not take it granted. That's what I say. We take it granted. People take it granted. Even devotees in our community also, we should not take it granted anything. So I am now chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are chanting. So nobody can do anything. No, not like that. You have more responsibility. The punishment given to you more. Once Yamadharmaraja was also punished. Higher responsibility, any principles are missing, then higher punishment will be there. So we have to be very careful about the laws of nature. Maybe here the people may not be looking at, here the people may be taking it okay, but you are under the control of the Durattaya, Mamamaya, Durattaya, Daiviyesha, Mamamaya, Durattaya. Krishna is telling, there is control of my energy. We forget that. I can do whatever may be. I can spread this disease anywhere. Because in ignorance we do that. But no, there is a Shakti is acting. And simultaneously, so many angles we are being monitored, just like a CCTV. Now, material energy has got two potencies. One is called Pratyekatmaka Shakti, Avarnatmaka Shakti. This Pratyekatmaka Shakti's work is to see somebody is going out, see and catch, pull them. How they pull? How Pratyekatmaka Shakti pull? Outside world, money, women or men, opposite sex, and eating, whatever junk you comes eating for the tongue taste, these are all the pulling potencies. What about devotees? For devotees also, there is a pulling potency continuously. What is that? Taking more prasadam, atyahara, viharasya. So the six, what is the sloka? Atyahara, prajalpa nemagraha, janasangasya laulyasya shadvidhi. So here, atyahara, by eating more, by accumulating more. That's what we have, a principle, we should not carry anything. Accumulating more, eating more will cause disturbance to our devotional service. That is a snare of Maya, Durattaya. That's the reason we don't know all these things. We never think of all these things. But you are dragged into that because of this attachment. Without your knowledge, you cultivate a habit. That habit will be a snare of Durattaya. It will catch you. That's all. Okay. You are under the grip of material energy. That's all. So it will leave you. Okay, it will test. Actually, if you remember, all these things, what is happening to you, it is not the soul is doing. It is external, so many instruments of Maya is doing it. But we are not aware of that. That's where spiritual master comes into picture. Spiritual master gives instructions, rules and regulations. It is not to chastise, it is not to control you. No. It is to liberate you. This point you are forgetting us. This point we forget. Whatever principles, whatever rules is being given, it is to liberate us. It is not to bound us. It is liberate from higher control of energy, material energy. That's why Prabhupada has created this system of temple commander, temple president, GBC. All these things Prabhupada created to liberate all of us from the clutches of higher control, Pratyekatmaka, Avarnatmaka. It's a simple thing. It is not a big... No, see, outside world is a cruel. It is like a cat catching a rat. But inside is not cruel. It is cat catching a kitten. Very simple. Get up for Mangalarati and chant nicely and read nicely. Do service. The simple thing. Say, if we are not in this situation, if you go outside, under the clutches of Maya, you will be beaten left and right, but we will not know at all. Here at least some monitoring system Prabhupada's mercy has created. It's actually totally mercy. It's unlimited mercy. Prabhupada's unlimited mercy. It's liberating from this Duratya Maya. So, like that, we have to take spiritual life Trivrena Bhakti Yogena. Akama Sarva Kamobhya Moksha Kama Vidharate Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. We have to take things seriously. Seriously taking things means, oh, you become serious, don't talk to anybody. Not like that. Seriously taking means studying the matter, whatever you are reading carefully and following the principles carefully. What happens? We come to one stage, we think that nobody can act on us. No material energy can act on us because I am doing devotional service. Yes, that is true. When you are doing devotional service, nobody acts on you. That is true. But simultaneously, you are responsible for something. So those responsibilities, if you don't take, then automatically you are being carried by Pratyekatmaka, Duratya Maya. So there used to be a story, our devotees used to tell. There used to be an aunt, she was looking after one boy. This boy is very naughty boy. So this boy used to do a lot of mischievous things. The aunt is encouraging, oh, go. He used to go and hit somebody. Oh, you hit, you are a hero. So he goes and hits some 10 people. So he used to thief, he used to steal something. She says, oh, very good, you got very intelligent, you are very intelligent boy. And like that, this personality, this boy became a big robbery and became a criminal. He killed somebody, murdered. So as soon as he murdered, he was into the clutches of police and they actually gave him sentence death. He was about to hang. So they asked, what is your last desire? Then he said, I wanted to see my aunt. So aunt has come, and when aunt has come, he asked aunt to come near. I want to tell you one secret. So aunt came near, he plucked her ear like that. And plucked and scolded her. If you would have chastised me the first day when I hit that boy, then I would have not been in this situation. So chastisement is also required. See, Duryodhana was not chastised in the assembly by the elderly people like Bhishma and Drona. Okay. Because of that whole event became a big event. Of course, higher plan was there of Krishna, but still. So, what we should do is, somebody says something, you should not neglect. He may be a small person, he may be a big person. Look at that and see how this will be useful for our devotional service to go back to the Lord. Our only endeavor is to go back to the Lord. Our only endeavor is to at least satisfy spiritual master, service. Continuously doing service. Now, these birds are very happy. They are going. Kapoti pratamam garbham grihnati kala gate andani shushave nide sta patyuhu sannido sati. So over a period of time, they are very happily enjoying, participating. And over a period of time, they got a very beautiful, very small birds, pigeons, babies. And they actually very nice, so enthralling. And they started looking at the baby pigeons and becoming so enjoying. So the baby pigeons are little shouting and crying, and they are doing some raga. So these are all the very soothing to the eye, soothing to the ears of these, and so much affectionate within the nest. Imagine Prahlad Maharaj says Kupastha. What is that? Anda Kopam. Gruham Anda Kopam. Where he says Gruham Anda Kopam. Yatsadu manye survarya dehinam hitvatva patam gruhamanda kopam. Within the four walls, so much story is going on. Similarly, for us also within these four walls, so many things are going on. And they are enjoying. The enjoyment goes on. Everything. The two pigeons became most affectionate to their children and took great pleasure in listening their awkward chirping and sounding very sweet to the parents. Thus, with love, they began to raise the little birds who are born of them. Nicely they are rising. The parent birds became very, very joyful, observing soft wings of their children, touching them lovingly, innocent movements of the children. Children movements are very innocent. See, small dog is there, small in a kitchen, our kitchen, so many small pets are there. So they just simply come and they shake their tail and they touch you, they try to touch you. They are innocent. So like that, we are getting attracted, these birds are getting attracted to that innocent behavior of the things. Even Prahlad Maharaj says, household parents are getting attracted to the broken words of the child. That is the attachment. And parents are very happy. One day, their hearts are bound with affection. Foolish birds. He's telling foolish bird. Why foolish? Completely bewildered by Vishnu Maya. So, Mama Maya, because of Krishna's Maya, we are all illusion, but we are not able to realize that we are in illusion. We are under the control. We are in illusion. Somebody is doing all the activities for us. You are not doing. You are a soul. Kshetrajna, you are inside. You want something else. But all other things are happening around you because of some previous thing. And it's being carried out. You know that if you read Bhagavatam 4th canto, 5th canto nicely, there is many shlokas. They give you so many details about everything in this world is acting like a mission. Everything is doll. We are all dolls under that material energy. Material energy is taking care of whole things. You are all desiring here. The beauty of Prabhupada's movement, Srila Prabhupada's thing is, very simple way Prabhupada explains things. So that practically anybody who are a little serious, if you read Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada's purports, he will actually get liberated. He'll get liberated. Of course, knowing is one thing, it's called Gnana. Vijnana is called, another thing is called doing. Knowing only is not enough. We know so many things. If you give this book to somebody like a very brilliant, he will understand everything in 1 day, 2 days or 6 months. But he is not practice. That's where ashram comes into picture. That way Krishna consciousness, congregation or devotees together doing the activities, that comes into picture. To put these kind of things, these principles in your action, practice, abhyasa yoga yuktena, you have to practice. The practice happens in the ashram. Actually, Prabhupada says ashram is an embassy of spiritual. There is a spiritual socio-spiritual intelligence. That means, it is not that in spiritual world you are all alone and you are doing the service to Krishna, you are only alone. No, you are with other devotees. You have to cooperate with other devotees and do the service. So that training happens here in this material world, in ashrams, Srila Prabhupada's ashrams. And then one day, these two birds, to bring the food to the children, because so affectionate, they went outside. When they went outside, they were searching for the food. In between, there was a, what is his name? One hunter. One hunter came to the tree and he saw these small birds. Actually, I heard the small birds are very tasty. Somebody was telling. That's the reason animals also capture the small birds. So this hunter saw the small birds and is actually very attractive, and he actually put a net, and all the birds got into the net. And the two boats went outside and searching food. They got some, finally they got food and they came back. When they came back, they saw a situation where their birds, small birds, whom their life and soul, they were all crying for mother and father. So big emotional trauma they got into. So this is actually their material energy trick. Material energy puts us into different kinds of situations where we get sentimentally sucked into the energy. You can't come back. Once it's sucked, you cannot come back. So jokingly, we are not against the marriage system. Marriage is also part of that, Krishna says. But generally, if you see, sucked into that means somebody gets married. That's all. They suck into the family affairs. They cannot give much time to any of these things. That's all. If they get 1 or 2 children, that's all. Whole system is, maintaining the children, maintaining the wife, maintaining himself, becomes a big project for them. They sucked into the mind. Like that, they sucked into this emotional trauma and they're crying. And the female is more sentimental, is crying for children, and children are crying, "Ayyo, you are gone," and they so cry. And then the female went inside the nut. I also go die. Then male is waiting. Oh, I don't have my nice family. He was actually remembering old past times. Oh, that day I did this day, this day, these people, very nice. Now all this are memorizing. And finally, if not there, what is the purpose of me be there? And he also went in and sucked it. And cried and died. Crying, dying. So like that, we also get into this kind of a trauma in this material world. So the devotees always should be detached to all these things. Nothing in this world is mine. Let us not get attached to any of these, get possession of any of these things. For devotees, the easiest thing is following the immediate authority. It's the easiest thing. If you ask me, spiritual life, if you wanted to have nice, simple spiritual life, just follow the immediate authority. Simple. Don't make your life complicated. If anything goes wrong, is authority's account. Simply, dadati pratigrihnati guhyam makyati pruchyati. The system is created to explain your mental mind. So many psychological issues happens because it is not yours. It is actually Maya is putting. Maya is illusionary energy is acting Durattaya. Please understand, illusionary energy continuously acting on us. So easiest way is to reveal this mind to the authority, Rupa Goswami's principle. Because you have so many anarthas, no? So these anarthas, how it will go? Unless you know that you are under some kind of a trap, you will not be able to go. So the trap is actually known to the devotees who are experienced, otherwise authorities, they will get energy from the Lord, they can identify, otherwise they take guidance from the authority, their authority. So this system is, they get direction, finally we get direction from Srila Prabhupada. So that way we will be safe. Just safe. So brahmachari's thing is, simple thing is, during Prabhupada's time, that's all. You go to one center, Prabhupada used to call, that's all, you have to come out of the center. You may be as a temple president there. You may be taking so big responsibility. When you called, you should come, that's all. That is our situation. We are free to go anywhere, we are free to do anything. We are not attached to this particular house or particular thing because we are not belong to this place. For example, if you die now, what do you know about this house or what do you know about these things? Nothing. You don't take anything. Okay? Everything is forgotten. Nobody knows about you also except Krishna or Srila Prabhupada. So let us not get attached. Simple way, happily follow the principles and don't get attached for small things and just go on doing our devotion service uninterruptedly. Ahaituki pratihata enatma suprasida. We will be very happy. Suprasidati means happiness. Happiness comes by continuously doing the service. That's all. Continuously do the service. Anything you are feeling burden, go on. Actually vomit that burden in front of authorities. Ho gaya. Your duty. Don't make complicated, because material energy wanted to drag you away from the devotional service. First understand. Pratyekatmaka Shakti, Avarnatmaka Shakti is dragging us out of devotional energy. Only protection is devotees. Devotees association is only protection for us. You may say, I can go and practice independently. It is impossible today, because you don't know how material energy is attacking you. In devotees association, you will have that protection, one protection. You are so safe. So nicely take all the facilities, because you don't have to worry about the facilities being given, but just follow happily the principles of devotional service of Krishna consciousness and go back to Lord. Automatically go back to Lord. You don't need to endeavor for going back to Lord. Okay, devotee will never endeavor for going back to Lord, because he is already going back to the Lord. Anybody in Prabhupada movement doing a small service also, you will get an opportunity to go back to Lord. Because Prabhupada is Maha Karuna Sindhu. It's actually an ocean of mercy. So that is our advantage in Kali Yuga, in the midst of Kali Yuga, with many attractions, many things. And by Krishna's mercy, we got this opportunity. Use that opportunity and do nice service to Srila Prabhupada, and he will bless you. See, for us, what a mercy he has given. He is asking us to build a big temple. Is it not mercy for us? With our purity, with our talent, it's an unlimited mercy. That's all, nothing else. So utilize that and become an instrument. Savya Sachi. Become an instrument in Krishna consciousness spreading, and then finally whatever Krishna desires, whatever Prabhupada desires, it will happen to us. Okay? With this I will stop. Grandhara Śrīmad-Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Gaur Premanand.
Hare Krishna. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Never miss any updates.